For you guys tonight. So this is my son Jordan Walker. He's a legend around these places, broke all sorts of records and scoring stuff. He plays at Western Michigan. So every time he comes back, he just came back from school, I try to learn some things from him about Division One, maybe some of the drills that they're doing. So he's gonna lead you in something new, something that I'll learn as well. I've seen this drill before, but for me, I'm like, my brain doesn't work well, so I have to see something in person and say, okay, that's how it is. And maybe you guys, knowing the drill, you can actually say, okay, coach, this is what we're missing here. So this is going to do a drill. But before he starts, I want him to do just to give you a good idea about the work it takes to play Division One, and how he, when he got motivated, how it all took place, just to kind of give you an idea. Because I wrote an email to your parents just recently about the process, and some of you think you have the rest of your life to do this. You're 3 years away from being recruited. Think about it, 3 years. So a lot of times we think we have eternity to achieve our goals, but the reality is we don't have eternity. In a couple of years, that's it. And I said to your parents in an email, all of you here are going to be fantastic high school players. Now, do you want to play beyond that? What does it take? So I'm going to have him say a few things about just that process.
Right. Okay. So, like you said, I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's not easy at all. Because, I remember whenever I was your guys' age, it seemed like, you guys are all probably standouts amongst all the rest of your local clubs and stuff. But I remember whenever I was your age, I was thinking okay, I'm going to look at all these Division I schools and I'm going to have my pick because I'm a standout amongst everybody around me. So I've got to be really good, right? I'm going to have all these offers coming in and all these different hard decisions to make. So that was how I thought whenever I was your age. And I remember getting older and older and going throughout my high school career, and I soon learned that it's really not that easy, right? So especially coming from a place like this where it's not a big city, you got to make sure you're doing all the work and all the things. You can't take anything for granted. So make sure that you're never complacent. Make sure you never stop working on your own. For me, my process was we had to drive thousands of miles across the country, going to camp after camp after camp, just to find a couple coaches that were able to put a little bit of investment in me so that I could make the decision to go there, right? So make sure that you don't take anything for granted. Make sure you never stop working, and make sure you keep your passion, because no matter how many times you tell yourself I'm going to get up, I'm going to work this day, I'm going to work this way, if you don't have passion for it, you're going to end up getting burnt out, and then that is the worst thing that could happen, because once you get burnt out, then it's over, right? So make sure you never lose passion for the game. Make sure you're always watching soccer. Make sure you're always invested in it. And make sure every day you try to get a touch on the ball. Someone like me, I have the goal record here. I have the record for not only goals in a season, but overall goals, and second place for assists. And I wasn't able to find a place very easily. So what does that tell you how hard it is to find somewhere to play, especially at a Division I level, going after competing with all the guys that are from bigger cities, all right? So never think, okay, it's going to be easy for me. I don't have to work that hard. You got to work hard every single day, every practice, all right? So that's pretty much all I have. That's my main message. Do you want me to